Okay, welcome everybody. So today we're gonna go to through the questions of the unit number 2. So first of all, what is the purpose in general of this document? So first of all, it looks to outline the responsibilities of the purchaser, the buyer, and the supplier. This of course leads to question number 2, right? Leads to question number 2, which outlines policies that are outlined in this document. So this document talks about quality, the quality that is should be supplied, how it should be supplied, how it should be packaged, the performance. It doesn't talk about the price itself, but somehow it tries to stabilize the price by limiting some responsibilities. It also talks about the logistics, but in general, mostly talks about standard operation procedures. So the SOPs of Starbucks. You have to bear in mind that the Starbucks doesn't have only one supplier, so they have tons of suppliers for so many things, and what they are trying to do is to minimize the problems due to this large number of suppliers. So they are trying to make it easier for themselves. If they just allow flexibility for every supplier to give whatever they want in any way they want, they will never finish sorting and warehousing and storing everything that they're receiving. So that could be very troublesome for them, right? Question number 4, your supplier, you want to get paid for the beans. So this one, you had to look in the section 2.5.3. Okay, so 2.53, it states that you in the invoice you should put the name of the company, the address, and all the required details, otherwise you wouldn't get paid. Okay, questions actually 3 all the way to 6. The main purpose of all of this was to you get to get hands-on on one of these documents, because this is what we do real life in supply chain. We have to go through all the documents, ensure that everything is clear, that we are supplying the way that they ask us, because if we get a mistake, our products don't get accepted, and that's a very big failure for us. So in this case, for example, our products can be rejected, so we have to figure out what could have happened. And then of course, when we do this kind of mistakes, we have to go to our boss and say, okay boss, here you can look into section 3.12, and you can summarize. It was maybe because boxes were incomplete, we didn't send full boxes, or the plastic that we were using for the packaging was not accurate. So there's almost like 5 or 6 areas there that you could have highlighted and say it could be possible because of A, B, C, D, E on 3.12. Okay, and the same thing for question number 6. So this is for unsolicited samples. So in this case, Starbucks is the winner here, right? So in this case, are they infringing any copyright? Not, they are not, because in their section 2.4.7, it states, do not send us anything unwanted. We're not gonna receive it, and what we do with it is our problem. You wanna send it? You wanna try? Good for you, but we have a whole procedure for that. That means you want to supply for us, we will do an invitation to tender, then you can supply, then you can, well, you can send your samples, we can check them, and then after that we'll decide whether you're the right one or not. Again, they don't want unsolicited, so this one goes to them. Question number 7, in your opinion, this agreement benefits more the buyer or the supplier? I think here the purchaser, which is Starbucks, they purchase very large amounts of grain, so they know that, and somehow they abuse a little bit their power of the buyer. And you can look here at the power of buyer in the I forgot the Porter's Five Forces. Porter's Five Forces, you can look into that and see how that works. Those who took strategic management, you should already know it. But anyways, in this case, they are trying to abusing their power. But on the other hand, also, the document is also not that bad, because it's giving them clarity. It gives clarity to say, I only purchase in this way. You want to come in? Good. but you have to follow that. You don't want to come in, you can supply to someone else. Maybe Idea Coffee doesn't have so many regulations, maybe Angel Nos doesn't have so many regulations, so go to them. All right, very good. Thank you so much. That's it for today. Please stay safe. Again, good assignments. Thank you so much for submitting on time, and keep on sending and keep yourselves motivated. Thank you so much.